Hello, hello, hello. Here we are at the end of the year. Thank goodness. It's been a bumpy one this year for some people. So I thought I would just pop in. I'm melting too. I'd just pop in and do the final reading for this year and see what we're going to have happening in January. Okay. So our word for January, compassion. That's a nice way to start the year. I think we need more of that at the moment. Let's see what. Oh, now they're throwing themselves at me. Frustration. There's been a lot of that this year. This year's gone incredibly quickly, and I think it's kind of ran over the top of all of us. And this being a number 9 year, we've got a week till the end of this, and I think this is time to let go of anything that's been in your way, anything that's holding you back, anything that's been frustrating you as we move into the new energy of 2026. It's a really important year, 2026, because it's a number 1 year and it's for building the base for what you want the next chapter of your life to look at. And the energy is actually going with you on this. Balance. Balance and friendships and community. That's the big message, I think, for next year. It feels very much like we need to kind of, after the rush and the hassle and the crazy of this year, next year's much calmer energy, much easier to navigate, much more balanced than being all over the place like what this year has been. So I think that's our message. The other message around this card is friendships. Friendships and people working together. There's less of a, I have to do this by myself this year, and more of a, well, I've got friends around me. I've got people that can help me. I'm happy to help where I can. I'm happy to step in where I'm required. It's also about options. Now, starting in the beginning of January, I would say have a look at what makes you happy, what brings you bliss, what you want to set up for 2026, what you feel you need for 2026, because the universal energy is really gentle next year. And if you get some clear vision into your mind, too many options sometimes confuses things. So I would say pick a couple of options that this is what I want the base of my year to look like. This is what I'm happy about. Glorious. For me, this card's about contentment. Again, contentment, and it fits perfectly with the compassion card, because this is about having it all. It's about being able to finally relax, finally breathe. It's also about things that have held us back this year, they're gone. And it's that breathing space, that everything that's been in transit this year has finally completed. It's finally sorted itself out. And anything that's held us back or stopped us from moving forward is changing. So this is my card for contentment. It's also my card for abundance. It means things that you've been working on this year will come in. Things that you've been working on, it's like the work is done. The work is done. You don't need to do any more. It's about breathing and just being. The card of rebirth. Now, we've got a whole spirit team up here with us. We're not working alone anymore. This is the card of new beginnings and rebirth. There's a gate there or a fence, And maybe that's been one of the things that have been blocking us. Now, some of the things that block us are anger, frustration, disappointment, grief, lack, any of these things. It's time to let all of that go and focus on the positive. Focus on everything that's good. Focus on the gratitude for the things that you do have in your life. Don't be always chasing, well, I can't change what happened in the past, but this happened and that happened, and that's why I can't do this. And don't be always chasing, well, what's the future going to bring? What if this happens? What if that happens? Don't get edgy about that. Instead of getting edgy about that, get excited about it. Because contentment around this rebirth, whoops, wrong card, rebirth, new energy coming in. I would say just embrace that new energy. This is all about heightened senses, heightened talents, heightened intuition. I know I bang on about intuition all the time, but if you trust your intuition and go with where your heart is taking you, don't do what people think you should do. Don't think about other people stopping you from doing things. Like, make your decisions. You only get one life. You might as well live it and enjoy it. So anything that's not working, make it go. Now, different cards this time. I'm going to do a 3-card draw and see what these ones say. Hello, 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 hello to everybody that's on here. And Merry Christmas too. This is not a space for private readings. This is a space for readings for the collective. Now, there was one person up the top somewhere that asked if the court case would be okay. Whoa! My feeling around that is yes. So I hope that helps. Now, oh my goodness gracious. Now they're chucking themselves at me. I love it when my cards chuck themselves at me. Okay. Hi. Merry Christmas to all the people that are telling me Merry Christmas. First card that threw itself at me. Spirit Guide. Now, trusting the energy, contentment, compassion. Your guides are with you. You're not doing this all by yourself. Your guides are with you. I've also got answers. Answers to any of the questions that you've had in your head. The answers are in the stillness. They're not running around your head like on a carousel in that confused loop. The answers are when you stop and breathe and just ask the question and wait for your intuition to kick in and give you the answers that you need. It's about not hashing and dashing and rushing. It's about holding space for yourself. So many of us hold space for everybody else. We're there for them. We listen for them. But when it comes to ourselves, we're not very good at that. So I would say, in the quiet, if you can, meditation. I don't care if you can only do 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. You can do anything for 10 minutes. When things get crazy and you're getting yourself all wound up, just plonk yourself down for 5 minutes. If you're at work, just go to the loo and sit on the dunny and plonk yourself there for 5 minutes and get yourself grounded. Being grounded next year is incredibly important. It's incredibly important. The lower you can go with your grounding and the stronger you can root yourself into the center of the earth, the higher you can go with your intuition. As above, so below. So get yourself grounded. Imagine roots coming out from the soles of your feet and going in through the ground and all the way down through to the core of the earth. And then imagine that light being lifted up from the crown of your head, and it just pulls that grounding up until it can't go any higher. And that's where your intuition sits. So you've got your guides working with you. For any of you who have been struggling this year too, what I've got is financial health. Now that's lovely. That's abundance, yes. But sometimes abundance isn't just about financial health. It's about having everything all coming together. That sense of contentment, that sense of finally got my shit together. So this financial health card is telling you, don't focus on what you haven't got. Don't focus on lack. Assume that it's going to be okay. Assume that the money will come in. If you assume that you're going to have enough and then maybe a little bit more to tide you over, that's what will happen. If you assume that the world is all war and I haven't got any money and I can't do this and I can't do that, that's what you'll get. So again, trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your guides, trust that abundance is going to be there for you. Now, 4 cards fell out. This one absolutely threw itself at me. This, for me, this is a really strange card at this moment in time, because as we rise and our energy rises, it's like we're being called back home. We're being called back to source and back to where we came from. And yes, home is where your heart is or where your hat is, but our spiritual home is where I feel we've had this calling that it's really, really important to get back to absolute basics and remember who we are and where we came from. Because our mission, should we choose to accept it, down here is about learning love. And love is all about compassion. That's a huge message for next year. As I said, the energy next year is much gentler. It's all about tapping into love, tapping into compassion. Compassion for yourself, but also compassion for others. And maybe trying to see other people's points of view. And if there's people around you that you're just not gelling with or you just can't cope with, hit them with bolts of love. Just send them compassion, send them love. Remember that they're on a journey and it's not necessarily the same journey as you. Your journey is one of compassion and faith and trust and learning how to love unconditionally. Now, big giant cards. Let's see what I get with this lot. Justice, balance, fairness. Really, really good motto for next year. That justice will be done, that things are going to turn around, that good will power over evil, and justice will be done. I think there'll still be a bit of chaos around, but that chaos is not our chaos. That chaos is external chaos. That chaos is where things that no longer work and aren't going to be allowed to work will start to crumble, because the truth is all coming out and justice will be served. And for us, again, it's about, don't get caught up in it, don't get scared of it, just roll with it, because it's fair and it's just, and it's been a long time coming. And that's where we're going to sit this year in 2026. Whoa! This is one of my favorite cards. This is the star. The star for me is the wish card. It's dipping your toes into new beginnings, but maybe being a little bit concerned about what that's going to look like. Do you know that saying, wish upon a star? I think that's what we need to do for next year. Wish upon a star. Just as we're setting the baseline for what we want the next chapter of our life to look at and look like, don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself in any way, shape, or form. Think about all the things you deserve, because you only get what you think you deserve. So if you think you deserve a nice house, if you think you deserve a nice relationship, if you think you deserve a nice, happy life, If you think you deserve a nice car, you only get what you think you deserve. So don't limit yourself in any way, shape, or form, because it's a time for wishes, hopes, and dreams. That's what this card is all about. Last one. My goodness gracious. For those of you who know the tarot, tarot means the road or the way, and it's the fool's journey through the tarot. So when the fool appears, it means that this chapter of your life is closing and a brand new chapter is about to begin. Now, what could be a better omen than a brand new chapter about to begin? And it starts a week from today. Next Wednesday is New Year's Eve, and then we flip into this new energy, new chapter, new beginning. So it's like dream big, dream hard, because it's here and it's there for us for next year. So I would say, don't get scared, get excited. Get really, really, really excited. Be like a kid on Christmas Eve, waiting on Santa. Get excited, because next year, I just feel is going to be such a blessing for so many of us who have done it really tough this year. So there you go, my lovelies. I'd like to say thank you to everybody who has come on to my monthly tarot readings, everybody who has followed me. Next year I'm going to get brave and go on TikTok. Don't know how to do it, but my beautiful friend Kerry is going to show me how to do it. So next year you'll also be able to find me on TikTok. I'd like to wish everybody a Merry, Merry Christmas and a really safe and happy New Year. And I will catch you in January after the Christmas chaos and New Year festivities, because I'm Scottish and it's all about Hogmanay. And I will see you all next year. Thank you again so much for being with me. I really, really appreciate you. Bye bye.